Hi, this video will show you how to pick up the stitches to add a Picot border to any knit blanket, specifically this Argyle baby blanket.
All right, so I just wanted to show you, if you're familiar with knitting but not so much with crochet and you want to add that sweet little Picot Edge, that Crochet Picot Edge, I'm going to show you how to do that. This is just a little sample of the blanket I made just for this specific purpose. And so I just finished casting off, and I'm just going to slip. I'm on that last, I cast off, bound off that last stitch, got my needle in there, and I'm just going to take that out of the loop, and I'm going to put my crochet hook in. And you want to do your crochet with the front side of your work facing you. You want to do your pickups. So it's literally just a matter of picking up the stitches that you just cast off, and we have those little V's there, so it makes it really easy on the cast off row. You take your crochet hook, you go into the first little V. Let's find it here. And you do want to make sure you get the V and not under the V, because you'll have more fabric than you want there, and you'll have a little bump. So it's going to just take a little bit of finagling. There we go. So see, I have it right between the V, under the V there. So you have your crochet hook there, you pull your yarn, grab your yarn, pull it through, grab your yarn again, and pull it through again. That is a single crochet, and you're going to be doing that exact stitch all the way around. And this is probably the hardest part, getting it underneath the V. Just a little slow going. One thing, you see the little hook on your crochet hook there? Sometimes it's easier to use that little hook to get under and get under that V. Oops, I had too many stitches there. There you go. Use that little hook to get under the V. Now this one's going to give me a trouble. There we go. All right, just continue along, and when we get to the corner, I'll show you what to do there. All right, so stop and check your work from time to time. I have picked up all along this edge here, right before the corner, and you can see that it's laying very flat. If you notice that actually this is flaring out, that the edge you're putting on is flaring out, you're going to want to like size down your crochet hook or reduce the number of stitches that you're picking up. Conversely, if you find that it's puckering in, you're going to want to increase your crochet hook size or increase the number of stitches that you're picking up. You're just going to want to check from time to time and make sure that it is laying flat. All right, so we're coming to the corner here. So let's see. And so we're just gonna continue picking up stitches underneath those little V's. I'm going to just lift it up so I see where I'm going here. All right, so now we're at the very corner, right? And so we are going to work 3 into this corner. So get underneath that. It's going to be harder to get a V at the corner, so don't worry so much about that. But you're going to want to get as close to the edge as you can. And you're going to work 3 into that one corner. And that's going to help us turn the corner so that it doesn't pull in. 2. And you can see what that did. That just helped us turn that corner. All right, so then down the side, you can see where to pick up just, it's a little different with the V's. But, I mean, they're V's-ish along the side there. So you're just going to pick up 1 in each little hole there on the end. And try to get under the 2 stitches. Okay, just make sure that's laying flat. And so that's how you pick up your stitches along the edge so that then you can add the Picot border. So that's just the first step. You're just going to work this all the way around your blanket. Once again, working 3 at each corner, checking from time to time that it is laying flat. All right? And so that's how you pick up your stitches along the edge so that then you can add the Picot border. So that's just the first step. You're just going to work this all the way around your blanket. Once again, working 3 at each corner, checking from time to time that it is laying flat. All right, when you come back around to the beginning where you started picking up the stitches, so I put it all the way around. Okay. What you're going to do, so you've been doing single crochets this whole time. When the Picot is a combination of single crochet, slip stitch, and chain stitch. So we're going to just go ahead and we're going to slip stitch the next 2, and the slip stitch is similar to a single crochet. I got a really loose stitch here. The only difference being when you go through, you grab your yarn and you pull it through. You don't do this again. You just keep pulling through. Okay? And slip stitches just don't make it any higher. They move from point A to point B without adding height like a single crochet would. So we're doing 1 slip stitch and then a second slip stitch. So you're just pulling it through without wrapping new yarn around. Okay, so it doesn't add any height. And then we're gonna, on the 3rd stitch, so there was 2, so in our 3rd stitch, we are going to do a single crochet. So you wrap around, pull through, so you have your single crochet, and then we're gonna chain on top of that 3 times. So that one's 1, 2, 3. And then you're gonna go into the hole made by the single crochet. So back into that hole, pull your yarn through, and you're going to slip stitch this again. Okay, so the pattern is slip stitch, slip stitch, all right, a single crochet, chain 3, 2, 3, back into the hole formed by the single crochet, and a slip stitch. So there's 2 of your picot. So let me get this a little closer for you. All right, so we are going to slip stitch, slip stitch, single crochet in the 3rd. Okay, there's your single crochet. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to take your crochet hook and go back in the hole that you formed with the single crochet, and you're going to slip stitch that. Okay, really easy, and just really adds a cute finish. I love a little picot. Oops. And I like this yarn, but I think with most cottons it can split, so just be careful of that. So that was my 2 slips. Now I'm going to single crochet, 3 chain, back into the hole of the single crochet, slip, so when you get to a corner, and you're just going to have to play it by ear how you treat the corner. So I'm getting ready to do a picot here. This is right before I get to the corner. Oh, that one's giving me a fit. All right, so I can tell, let's see, I'm going to do a slip stitch. And another slip stitch. So since I'm having a slip stitch that's going to be right on the corner, I'm going to work 3 slip stitches into that. If the picot stitch was on that corner, you would just work the picot. Oops. All right, then I'm going to work, so I've done my 2 slip stitches, and work a picot here. So that's how you go around the corners. All right. Hope this was helpful. You can grab the full pattern by clicking the little icon at the top right. And if you'd like to subscribe to Nourish and Nestle's YouTube channel, you can do that by clicking the little button on the bottom right. Hope this was helpful, and pop over to get the full pattern. Have a great day.